Hi, welcome to Dirty 20 Gaming. My name is Bison, and today we are making fools of ourselves in Carnage Heights. Going to play some. These wonderful people with me today are going to play some Cyberpunk Red, and okay, he's back. I thought we lost him for a sec. So we're going to start with Red Death.
You don't have
Introduce.
those links up, do you?
I don't have the links. I was literally going to grab them. So hi, I'm Red Death. No, I'm the Scarred Adventure. I play Red Death here on Tuesdays. I'm not going to say. I'm going to skip one of them because I don't want to put any pressure on the people that are one of the people that I'm really excited are here with us again tonight. So on Thursdays, you can find me playing Lucas Alexander Warcrest. On no, it's those two right now. No, sorry. On Fridays, I play Rome, the robot, uh, the robot warlock searching for a cause. I am a little tired
We are
and am forgetting things
off to
because
a
I
great start.
am amazing.
Let's go with exit next.
Oh, fuck off. Ah! So that's happening. I don't think if we wait it'll get any better, so I'm just gonna power through it. Hi, I'm Ruth. Today I'm here as Exit, our resident fixer. On on Thursdays, in November, I'm out for this month because I'm working a haunted house, and unfortunately that takes away my Thursdays. You can find me as Desrai, our big muscle mommy, barbarian paladin. She's super cool. I love her. Um, Apparently, I don't know anything else, and that's okay. And I think it's time to move on.
Okay, let's go to Kraken next. Give Magic a moment to compose herself.
Hello everybody! Now it's Chrisman Kraken with OK because poor literacy is very cool in 90s. So today, hello, I'm playing Kraken, the Slavic cyberpunk god of partying and drunkenness, who, when he hears voices, his solution is to get some rubbing alcohol and steal rubbing alcohol and drink it. It's the best solution. Don't do drugs, kids, unless it's a fantasy game or unless your doctor says that you meet them. On Fridays, I play Arios Suprosa, the wonderful opera singer who is also a warlock in a game with all the warlocks, Hands of Fate, just the right amount of warlocks, and he's a Batman key, and I love him, and I love changing all the costumes. There are some other things planned, but I don't want to jinx them. If they will happen, they will happen. You will know in the future, and I think that's enough from me. I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy to play again with all of you.
On to Magic.
Nope, this isn't gonna get any better. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I have to be really serious later. So
My
hey,
takes just know how to time themselves. I'm so sorry.
it's okay.
They have, unfortunately, really good timing.
Okay, so hey y'all, my name is Sarah. I have I run Tango Productions, and I work on things over on Tango. Bleh! I work with the Scarred Adventurer over on Tango Productions. This is what happens when I laugh too much. My brain stops working. Besides that, I am here tonight as Magic. I run the Fool's Gold campaign on Thursdays. And I play Captain Big Al on Saturday. on Saturday night on the Thirsty Seas game.
Okay. Last and certainly not least, we welcome back to our table our resident nomad, Shane. Please reintroduce yourself to everybody.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm Shadow, also known as the True Shadowmancer, and it's good to be back. And glad to see all the happy, smiling faces down here. Tonight, I will be playing the resident nomad, Shane, and what he's been up to for the past, 2 months? Well, I guess we're going to have to find out, won't we?
Mhm. Cyberpunk Red is. Oh, sorry. Lastly, I am Bison_Stonefist. I am the GM tonight. I'm also here 2 other nights a week. On Thursday, I play Encino, the big damn hero, dead man with a cause, on the Fool's Gold campaign, King's Pyrite. On Mondays, I play Jack Handsome Squidward Aldridge. That's a joke from the episode before last. On our Buffy the Vampire Slayer TTRPG Grave New World. That one is a riot. Like, really, take a look at that one. Start with episode 1. It kicks off right off the bat. Cyberpunk Red is written by Mike Pondsmith and is published by Artelsorian Games. Our VTT tonight is Roll20. We used Pixabay to get the background image, and we can thank our resident artist Thunderscape7 for making it background art. Before we begin, got a couple of announcements for the channel. Here at Dirty 20 Gaming, we share the joy. So when a friend of the channel asked if we could post one of their projects, we leapt at the chance. This Wednesday, October 16th, 2024 at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, or Eastern Daylight, whatever it happens to be now, it will be our pleasure to share the premiere of Alexander the Fine's Cyber Rats Radio Hour Episode 2. For those of you who may not know what a radio drama is, think of it as like an old tiny podcast, or what we do, but with a script. You can find episode 1 on our YouTube channel, and Kevin is not here to post the link, so I'm going to do that's the best I can do. I'm going to make fun of him for sleeping on the job. Kevin, you're supposed to post the link. The YouTube link. We hope to see you there, and please share the link with anyone you know who might enjoy it. Episode 1 was pretty cool, pretty fun to listen to. I'm sure episode 2 is going to be just as good. And before we begin, a word of warning. Cyberpunk is a dystopia, and we deal with some pretty heavy topics in the course of the game. My players have an X card which they can use at any time, but you guys in the audience don't. I'm not saying you shouldn't watch the show, but tonight we'll have scenes that discuss past drama, drug abuse, and some phenomenally shitty family dynamics. Viewer discretion is advised. Now that I've killed the mood, on with our regularly scheduled programming.
Also, Sarah, I'm so sorry. You can turn off Twitch chat, but you can't turn me off in iPub. And you can't cut stuff out of a live show.
Nope.
So I'm just gonna stop talking.
We begin tonight with a little look into some dreams. Red Death. You see before you a man with no face. He cries out when he sees you, as many of your targets do when they are faced with their own mortality. But this is different. It's not fear, it's disgust. Is that thing supposed to be my son? What the hell did you do to him? The voice is unfamiliar. I did what was asked. I paid my debts. Another voice, grating like stone, emanates from behind you. It creeps down your spine as it says, "You took 13 years. We invested your collateral. Our business is concluded." The man takes a step back and turns his head down and away. Fucking Nova. One more useless mouth to feed. A second faceless person comes into view, a near copy of the first. "Come on, Edgar, grab the gimp and let's go. Your father likes rejects so much, maybe he'll buy this one too." The scene fades. And what fades back into view is a little bit more cartoony, like somebody drew it with crayon. Kraken, your dream is surprisingly mellow. A memory from back in your time in the Neo-USSR, running a job with your old crew. Not really a job, more like a caper. Stealing kibble, tagging a Corpo's car, throwing rocks at the guys looking to sell themselves to Salve Oil for work, running from the cops after said rock throwing. You know, street kids doing street kid stuff. This continues for, most of your dreams. And when the sun sets at the end of your escapades and you're all sitting around laughing, and the last rays of red slip past the horizon, the scene changes. You blink, and all of your friends are lying dead around you, just as you remember them when they fell. Then you wake up. You smell spray paint. Exit. Did you even sleep last night? Between the muscle pain that took all damn night to set in, your contacts coming up empty on the whereabouts of Magic, and the 3 a.m. text storm with Bones about what's going on at the precipice, you didn't really have time. At one point, you watched a high-as-balls Tommy chase after an imaginary cat while Gina watched from the front steps, her makeup streaked down her face. It's 4 in the morning.
By this point, she's probably trying to sleep.
Just hear, "Come back here, kitty." Your mind is racing, and you do eventually fall asleep, but you don't remember anything. Magic. You spent most of the evening up to your eyeballs in secrets you wish you didn't know. Your family. It feels like they're doing more harm now than before you got them locked up. This isn't that kind of show.
Man, you got a lot of trouble to be in. Man, it seems like you're all gonna have to get pregnant to fix it. What?
That was not where I was expecting that to go. But my head, anyways. I deserve that. It feels like they're doing more harm now than before you got them locked up. There were some signatures needed, data sheets pushed into your face, something about interviews with names and garbage, whatever. It wasn't until here tapped you on the shoulder that you realized the sun set hours ago. The two of you ride the taxi home in silence. You don't remember dreaming, but you're stepping out of the taxi in the executive zone 1 minute and stepping off the light rail in Watson the next. The entire night just poof, just zombie mode. The revelations of Pandora's box just playing on repeat in your head. Stepping into the lobby this morning is surreal. You hand the guard your pistol, just like you did last time, and he hands it right back without a pause. No need, ma'am. Sea levels don't get checked. Have a lovely day. And he waves you past the gate. Employees move out of your way like Moses parting the Red Sea, and the receptionist, whose hair is brown and tied back professionally now, stands when you approach. Give me a social human perception check.
Mm. 16.
She's nervous as hell. Welcome back, ma'am. Your elevator is waiting.
Thank you.
As you say that, the nearest elevator dings and the door opens. Inside is a person you've never seen before. No real visible cybernetics except for their face, which has been replaced with a plate. That's just a neutral, stoic expression. Your IT person is busy with the data pool. I am your personal assistant. Here is your itinerary, and your flight will be on the roof in 20 minutes.
Flight?
She points to the spot on your itinerary. An executive meeting, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. You sort of spend your morning just busying yourself as you wait for the elevator, or wait for the time. You get to the roof, and the AV is sitting there, sleek, all smooth lines, just something out of a magazine. The Argent Key logo is nicely placed on the front quarter, right on one of the jets. The door opens without a sound, just like there's, somebody removed the actual sound from your audio. Inside is a single seat. It looks super comfortable. You know that that's real leather. And the second you sit down, it feels like it's shifting, and it is in the most comfortable way that you could sit in a chair. Like what you consider this is the perfect chair, that's what it seems to shift to, and just reacts naturally to your weight. The door closes just as quietly as it opened, and a mini brew sits literally just at arm's length. There are a selection of drinks on a tray. There's a martini glass, a flute of champagne, a small glass of what looks like to be orange juice, a few other drinks. Do you take any?
No.
Okay. The lighting adjusts and the view screen clears just enough to get a really good view of Night City as you leave. Like it's got a real beautiful flyby. You're obviously going on a fly lane that's specific to executives because there's no traffic. Because I mean, there are blimps all over the sky in Night City, advertising, the Aerozep that the Night City police use for what I can only describe as something out of Tailspin.
Oh.
Anyways, the flight itself takes maybe half an hour. And if you ever care to take a look outside, you can just see you're not particularly high up in the air, because you know that AVs only have a certain amount of thrust available. They're fast and they're gorgeous, but it's not a spaceship. So you see the deserts.
She's looking outside the entire time.
Yeah. You see the desert just whipping past, little communities here and there, like little patches of green. Occasionally you'll find a ruin, like a ruined town, just empty. All the windows are boarded up. You know, the the only sign of life you see is a heavily fortified gas station. You know, things like that. Other than that, places of no worth. You're truly alone for the first time in a while. There's no other people. You know, here is not just nearby. You aren't walking away from the edge runners. What's going through your head?
After reading Pandora's box and realizing what I've done has put a target on everyone else's back. And all she can think about now is how does she get the message to them to get out of Night City? How does she tell them to leave? And she knows that later today, because she does have the itinerary, right?
Yeah.
And on there should be a meeting with the party.
Yeah.
For later in the day.
You have what's referred to as a subcontractor negotiation for the early afternoon.
And she knows that in that meeting she's going to have to give Red effectively a warning to get the hell out of Dodge. And he's going to have to listen and get everyone out.
So as your head is like full of questions and strategies and trying to think of what you can do now that you're an executive, and how can you use the company against the company, which is way harder than it looks. You're still formulating when you step off the AV, and it isn't until you hear an engine roar that you're kind of brought back to reality. Give me an awareness perception check.
24 plus 9.
33. You could have been unconscious and you would have recognized Sheila. And as you turn your head to the sound, we are going to switch over to Shane. And we're going to start kind of with the, zoom back a couple of months. Things were getting pretty heavy with the Kincaids. And you decided that you were going to take Marcus up on his offer and you were going to take off with him. He knew that you were a good runner. You had a reputation. And so he had you doing smuggling work, the usual courier stuff. During that time, you had several skirmishes with the Raff and Shiv, rolling ambushes, the old canyon trick, they were right on your ass right until you got to California. During your time in California, you did more smuggling stuff, helped Marcus get a customer base. And one night in a bar, you managed to get in a brawl with someone that turned to be one of your old pack mates. One of those, I recognize that left hook. So you guys had a fucking ripper, catching up on old times. What did you do after the pack broke up? How'd you manage to get here? Have you heard from anybody else? You guys exchange stories. And then he brings up that he's actually heading out east, but he got a word on a job, just picking up some Corpo rat and driving them to San Quentin and then back to Night City. Easy work, $300. Bam. That's kibble money. But you didn't expect it, of all people, to be Magic. She's sitting there in her little black and silver suit. Her hair no longer black, now silver, and is it tied back or? Yeah.
It looks very professional.
Looking all the world like she belongs in it. This is your pickup. Miss Magic in a suit.
Of all the genjoids in all the world, what are you doing in a place like this?
I have a meeting to get to.
And where's the toxic chrome dome?
I am hoping to have a subcontractor interview later today.
Right. No questions asked. There and back.
And she hops right in.
Magic, how do you feel? Especially given, like everything. It happens to be Shane. He's being very professional about it. It's
if Shane even takes a moment to look at her, she absolutely is fighting back tears.
How many corpos are standing around right now?
Not a whole lot of corporate presence in San Quentin outside of the prison itself. So it's pretty quiet. It's a private pad.
Right.
There's,
then.
Maybe one guy pushing a broom, but he's got headphones on.
Shane just opens Sheila's door, let her get in. Making sure nobody is giving the dirty eyeballs as we pull out. All right, Princess, it's okay. You can let loose now.
Shane, you have no idea.
Damn straight I have no idea. What?
I fucked up. I fucked up so bad.
All right, spill.
We were on a case and we got attacked by a cyber psycho. I panicked and all I could see was Chance. I ran and everything in me told me I wasn't meant for this for Red, for Kraken, for Exit. And then all I could think was like, after I jumped out of the car and how they kind of lured that over my head, I figured they wouldn't want me around anymore. And all I could think was that maybe I could do some good back as a Silverlock. And oh God, Shane, so much worse than I could have thought.
All right. You got about 20 miles to let it out and pull yourself together.
I'm in.
Scream, holler,
so deep.
Cry, whatever you need to do. Because by the time we get to the city limits, I'm going to need you calm. All right? Where's everybody else?
From Kraken's letter, the precipice is being closed.
Kraken knows how to write?
Plan. I was just as shocked as you And she takes
Sorry.
it out of her bag. She takes it, and it's like a 3-year-old wrote it, but it's legible.
All right. The precipice is being closed.
It's all Indy's fault. My brother. I have a plan, but I'm gonna need everyone to trust me, and I know I broke that trust.
All right, let's start there. How'd you break their trust?
After I saw the cyber psycho, I just pieced out. I panicked, I dropped my phone on the street, and I just walked to the executive zone.
Well, it's not like you're the first one to walk away from something, but all right. First things first. Where am I taking you?
The prison. If I'm correct, it's time I go see my dad and beg for my place back in the family.
Are
And
you
oh, sorry.
are you certain, based on what you just told me, that's the best idea?
I'm in too deep already to not do it.
Oh, there's no such thing as too deep, hon.
Indy will either have me killed or shipped off to some horrific place if I don't play this role right.
Well then, where's your bodyguard?
That's actually why I'm planning to hire Red to do. My plan was to hire them all on as my personal Exit as my assistant, Kraken as my personal netrunner, Red as my personal bodyguard, and I didn't know if you were coming back, but my plan was for you to be my chauffeur. You guys would have a place to stay in the Silverlock Mansion.
Well, oldest trick in the smuggling book is to stand out in plain sight. Nobody can find you. All right, you got yourself a chauffeur.
Kind of my thought. You guys would blend in. You would have to wear the, and she kind of motions, you would have to wear the silver, but
I can make
Sorry,
it look good.
I saw Ruth's like physical disgust.
I was reacting as Exit.
That was amazing.
They'll get an armband, nothing more.
So with that little bit, we're going to segue back to Night City, and we're sort of a safety meeting between Exit, Red Death, and Kraken, as all three of you receive a phone call from Bones because he wants to make sure everybody hears it. And he seems pretty excited. So I'm hearing all sorts of noise in the corposphere about...
You don't have to yell.
I'm hearing all sorts of noise in the corposphere about the Argent Key. Apparently, there's a new CEO in town, and nobody knows a fucking thing about him. And I scored a sit-down. You can hear him dancing. There's like a
Amazing, boss. Congratulations.
This is the first time I've heard you actually excited about something and since well,
Better
yeah.
not say.
Trying to look on the bright side.
But that's good news.
Exit. I want you to go to the Cafe Moro in Watson this afternoon. It's a neutral location. Your job is to get some sort of ceasefire with this gonk. The Rotten Johnnies are tearing through my skull kids like a drunk frat boy in the back of a pub, and we don't have the hardware to compete. And I'm not working with those red chrome Nazi bastards to get iron. So we need these gonks and their hustle.
And
I
I
know
need a
you can do it.
Corpo, so you've got it.
Perfect. So he hangs up. It's like 10:30. You guys have all afternoon.
Seeing that Kraken would take out 150 eddies and slide it to exit. This is for the new jacket and for the 3D printer, because I want to make a school to teach the kids how to write, teach myself how to write better in your English strange alphabet, and to
I'm just
teach
putting
other
that in
adults.
the Roll20
Yeah.
chat so I don't forget. Because
Yeah.
I have to do addition, and the number I'm adding to is
And I know finding this stuff is very hard. You just have to tell me what you want for it. If you want
I'm
more
sure-
Redis or a cut, I'm in your debt, and I know it. And do I, because you're the landlady, do I have your permission? I know we have to save it first, but do I have your permission for the future to make a school for both kids and adults to like community, share our knowledge, socialize? It will be good for everybody. I want this play. We will get to those people, and we will get our home back. Oh, one more thing before I forget. I'm sorry. It's something with my mind. It's not good. Do you have any job to get money? Because I need to do some shopping, and it will be enough. But I think I should earn some more eddies, and I'm not good with finding job.
I don't think eddies are involved, but I've kind of been tasked to wreck some shit. Would I know if Kraken is sober or not? Like fully?
Give me a human perception check.
Is
pretty good at
Kraken
those.
sober or is Kraken?
Yeah, is he cracking out?
Because here's the thing, Exit had a condition to getting you shit.
Yes.
Mm.
You might say no, I won't. And he's not sober because he
It's in social.
took the pill.
Thank you. 17.
17. Does that include?
Could I roll deception maybe?
Are you trying to hide whether you're high or not?
I think he would.
All right.
Yes, because there was a deal that Kraken cannot be high. I just want to have a very low roll because it would be funny.
All right. Give me
So it would
that.
be deception, yes, in social.
There's no deception.
Oh,
It would be a persuasion, I think.
Yeah,
oh,
persuasion.
persuasion. Okay, I'm gonna fail so much in this.
Beautiful.
He's coming down, but like he's still pretty
8.
high.
Remember our deal.
Exit, please. I tried to not take drugs, but I wanted to give my last pill to my doctor,
But you
then I
didn't.
was hearing voices, and I stole
You
some
didn't.
rubbing alcohol,
Kraken.
and then I threw up, and I
Kraken.
feel, yeah.
I just want you clean.
Mm,
I like your ideas. The stuff won't be hard for me to source. I'll need more eddies in return,
yes.
but the stuff won't be hard for me to source. I just want you clean.
I'm working it.
I know. I know you're working on it.
As one of his pupils dilates and then goes back.
You are one piece of work,
hard.
bud.
Thank you. I think that's a compliment, and I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna be grateful. And
It
you
is
are a
not.
true friend. Yes, comrade dead.
It is not a compliment.
Okay, I'm not good with English. That's why I want to make school to learn myself about English.
It's not the English you have to pay attention to. It's the vocal pattern, the inflection. It's not a compliment.
I'm sorry. I'm just seeing colors and hearing how
We'll
hearing
let you come
colors and
down
seeing
first before
sounds.
we explain.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, that's a
As
good
long as you
idea.
come down.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's
No more buying rainbow.
one of 100 plans, but it's there.
Put it at the top.
Put it at the
Okay,
top, yeah.
he puts on his goggles and just switch something in the air like he has an anterior and gets sober is now on the first place.
I like that you imagine just me personally, just that it's already on the list, but it's just very close to the bottom. So it's
Yeah. Yeah.
This washes it.
okay.
Yeah. No,
I missed
okay,
it.
no. Being sober is in first place because my friends ask for it. And there is an annotation. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. I'm not very good at empathy, but I am thankful that you care and I care about you.
Well, working on the empathy probably comes with getting sober first. So more
Yes,
to work on.
that's what my doctor being says. That not taking drugs is the first steps in not taking drugs.
Correct.
It's harder
job.
than you think it
You're
will be.
learning.
Yep.
Yes.
Um,
Hooray. With the wrench. He waves the wrench around because hooray.
If there isn't more business, Red
Exit
Death.
is going to like debrief about like, hey, like my parents are still coming after me at some capacity. Got to watch out for these things because she did a bunch of strategizing and stuff like that.
Do you want to kill them?
If it comes to it,
Okay.
likely I'll
yeah.
have to, and I will be happy to do so.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Thanks for the info.
Exactly.
I usually do not kill, but they don't seems like good parents. They should die for what they did to you.
They're
Yeah.
awful.
And I want
Parents.
to help with that.
Again, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Okay.
I just wanted to give
Red
heads up.
upon the kind of the parents bit kind of actually gets up a little faster and starts walking out. He's not being very subtle.
Red,
It's
can we talk?
more. Yeah,
What's up?
rough night. That's all.
Tell? I'm here to listen.
You may feel better. My therapist said that share the joy and share the pain. It helps.
Kraken. It's okay.
I'm
It's
shutting
friend
up.
to friend. Friends talk to friends.
I remember being collateral. And then he walks out. It's very clear he's trying to be not burst out into violence. So it's an uneasy kind of calm coming from him.
Exit's familiar with
the kind that is very clearly rage being masked.
She's very familiar with it. She's probably noticed.
Yes. Unless someone is following. Oh, he's not trying to.
Crimson
no
Kraken
point.
would follow because
Exit is following behind. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Kraken
How
would
sneaky are you being with the following?
None
Red
at
is
all.
going to pick up some gear.
I don't
Yeah.
think Exit really cares, but I can roll stealth.
Yeah, give me a roll. I'll see how sneaky Exit is or isn't. A 9.
God, the fuck.
Yeah, because
She doesn't really care, so
Yes.
Yeah.
it's fine.
Kraken would start to yell, Comrade Dead, I forgot. I wanted to get a chip from you. I gave you it a few months ago and I need it back, so let's exchange some favors and I can make your guns better because I need to chip it in because I can do drugs, but I feel so much pain.
Red stops. He goes into his pockets, pulls out the chip, puts it into your hands, and he kind of like puts it out so you can grab it. Actually,
Spasiba.
do you try to grab it?
Yes, he would try to take it.
It's very firm in Red's hand. He hasn't let it go yet. Get sober. And then he lets go.
That's the plan. I will underline it, so he puts the goggles on and underlines get sober.
Just while this is happening, he kind of tries to slip away while
Yeah, Kraken would not see.
It's not a very good slipping away. Anyone just watching
17's
probably
not
sees him
bad.
slip away. No,
But Kraken is too busy with his with his list, little list. So
What is perception? Awareness.
awareness.
Oh,
Yeah. Red notices you following. Does stop eventually.
She's not trying to hide it. She's catching up.
Yeah.
She's gonna walk next to you.
Okay. I'm just going to pick up some gear.
All right.
It's in an old. It's in an old safe spot.
Mind if I join?
Yeah. We're just going to the Glen.
All right.
Weirdly, it's near the Broken Bones, like a couple blocks away.
on the nice side of the tracks.
Yeah.
You don't talk much about yourself. You don't have to now, but I've noticed,
I don't know much about myself.
and that's fair.
I remember Fade. I remember Poe. I remember being Lancelot under the table. I remember Arthur betraying us. I remember finding myself back. And then things get hazy, and then I'm in a dumpster. Magic saved my life. I owe her everything. I owe you all everything.
I don't know
And I think
about
I've come to a
them.
decision.
What's that?
You are all, as I've decided, my family. And I'm tired of people taking my things. He says this as he gets to kind of like a wall. He inputs a thing on the wall, just this graffiti. A small, if it's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Just a small little wall kind of slides away, and you see him pick out a very nice looking sword. And he puts Erendite, the one he's been carrying around with him, in and just kind of swaps them out.
Just
And
as
he
a
grabs
small
an
thing,
outfit.
if he is paying attention when he says the thing about family, that scares Exit a little bit. Not in a bad way. It's just a
I'm gonna.
Oh shit, feels.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think. Did I roll? It's a 7.
You don't catch it. You're
Yeah, I don't quite catch it. But he does kind of keep going on.
This is the mono.
A little monologue bitish.
No,
Not too monologue.
Sorry, the sword.
Mono katana.
Oh yeah, this is the mono.
Yeah, the mono. Yeah,
It's good that Kraken isn't there because he would bear hack that if he heard the text about the
Yeah.
family.
But he
Exit.
does
Stayed
keep
behind.
he does keep talking as he's pulling out the duffel bag with outfit and everything. The things that he put away after thinking he wouldn't need them again.
Exit
And just
has
kind of
trauma with chosen family because of her
Yeah.
family.
Oh no. But Red does keep going on a bit with the I don't know my actual family. I like you people. I don't want anything to happen to you.
I don't want anything happening to you either. Or Kraken. Or Magic. Or Shane, even though he's not with us.
Yeah,
Right
where is
now.
Shane?
I think he went with the Kincaids. So
It's good.
I think they're
But it's good that you want. But it's good you don't want to be lost either. Red puts the duffel over his shoulder, and the katana. Which, yeah, putting it back. But it does kind of go because soon, because Poe made a very good point to me. Normally, I would have crafted you all into weapons. Starting tomorrow, I do.
I was gonna ask.
No, you don't
I
need
learned
to.
how to shoot a gun really young, but there comes a time where you need more than a gun.
Yeah. There's an old saying that there's a joke Fate liked to tell. It was that after an attempted mugging, he started carrying a knife around with him. In his next several muggings, very more successful.
With that, we're going to come back to Magic and Shane. You arrived at San Quentin, got the usual, if there's if there's a riot, we will not negotiate. You are collateral. Our insurance will cover your death. Spiel. You go through far too many scans. Shane, you elect to stay with Sheila because you don't want these guys to go over her with a scanner. Nope. It's easier to stay behind. So, Magic, you get scanned. Every single article of your clothing pretty much has been looked at. You did leave your pistol in the AV, so you don't have to worry about that. They did notice the holster, but they pretty much brought up noticing the holster just to tell you that they noticed the holster. Kind of an intimidation.
For bananas.
It's for bananas. If I need a
You know,
snack.
when you're low on potassium, just need that.
Tactical
Low
banana.
blood sugar, you know?
Yeah, tactical banana.
Stop the cramps.
Just as you head out of security, a large steel box is rolling in from the prison yard. A chill runs down your spine. Hello, little sister. Has father's favor finally drawn you back?
Hey, Eddie. And not his favor as much as it's time that I take my place.
Daddy's little girl.
Once and always.
I'd stop and chat, but you hear a rattling of heavy chains from inside the box. Places to be.
Of course.
That is not how I rehearsed the voice, but whatever.
All my brain went was, hello, Clarice. I was like, sure, bet, let's go.
This
That
voice
is
is
what-
great.
That is what Kevin said. My brain thought Malcolm McDowell. I was trying to do Bane.
Bye.
You think you adopted the dark? I was born and molded by it. I didn't see the light of day until I was already a man. And by
The
then,
voice
it was
that you chose,
Anywho,
Bison, is
by
better.
then we decided to stop the quote so we didn't get copyright strikes.
too late.
Heading out into the yard, this prison is packed. Every prison in America is packed. But this is like insane. You're seeing very literal street gangs just repeated. All the Aldecaldo, all the Valentinos are sticking together. All the Tiger Claws are in one spot. The cyber psychos are individually leashed. And it's a long walk. You've got a security guard on either side until you reach the center of the facility, and you get to the interview booths or whatever the hell they're called. I've never actually been to a prison, so anywho.
It's okay. I know what you're talking about.
See, I figured you would.
Visitation places?
Yeah, you're
Depends upon the type of.
yeah.
The really big ones have like tables with chairs.
Yeah, this is San
And, like,
Quentin, so you're getting the tables with chairs. You
Cafeteria area.
Yeah, literally it looks like a cafeteria. Everything's bolted to the ground. There is a guard with a fully automatic shotgun every 15 feet or so. Magic is frozen, which is gonna mean she's gonna die soon. Just anywho,
The perfect face.
it's not the greatest face either, and she's gone.
No, I love the
Did
face.
we sacrifice enough ducks?
We did not sacrifice a single duck. That's how friggin' balls to the wall we went.
I
Like
think
full
they have
edge
rubber
runner,
ducks for this because it's just.
full
The
edge
face
runner.
was great.
She's just like, oh, and I have to do this part.
Yeah. Okay.
I finished writing this at 5:26,
And it sounds
and it's
great.
still not done.
Quick, use this as an excuse. Run to something else. I'm kidding.
Yes. Scene change.
She'll be back, maybe. Yes. No?
She will.
All right. So we are going to quick cut to Kraken, who has been
Grocery
left.
shopping.
We have left. Kraken has been left unattended, which is, as we know,
Yes.
a wonderful idea.
He promised. He promised to get
promised-
sober.
Yes.
he promised to get sober, but I mean that leaves a lot of wiggle room.
Yes.
But
Let's go
luckily
to the
for
mall.
you, Kraken needs to go shopping.
Yes.
And I'm going to do something we haven't done in months. Wow.
Roll for bus or roll for weather?
No, move the map.
Yes.
It's the same mall strip that you guys
Saved.
liberated from back in session
Yes.
2. The people who run this place, they've brought back the excuse me. Now
No
my
problem.
ID on. God, I was doing so good.
No, your brain needed more oxygen because
Apparently.
you're thinking very hard.
We'll go with that. The hamster is certainly
Yes.
going. So yeah, it's looking a little bit better. People are actually walking here and there. Because this is Carnage Heights, everybody is strapped and everybody looks nervous.
But Kraken isn't nervous. Everybody
is the-
looks nervous, but Kraken looks happy.
Kraken's having a great day.
Yeah. Kraken is in
Um,
his own world. Own world. Yes. Reject reality.
Yep.
So, and take my own.
Substitute it with my own.
Yeah.
So you go, walk your way down down the way and, looking at the stores. There's gun stores. There's, your general flea market type deals. There's a bodega at the end with
Is there a place that I could sell some crap
yep,
for more?
for more crap.
Yeah, to get some ideas or to get other crap that he needs.
Yeah, you do find a excuse me, damn it, a pawn shop.
Yes.
Just basic kind of place that you can clearly tell that they will buy and sell anything.
So,
What can I do for you?
hello, I got some stuff that I want to sell you. First off, this wonderful jacket. He took away all the tattoo patterns from his leather jacket, and he wants to pawn it off. And also, these two bats and this katana. I got it off some dipshits, and
I didn't hear
man,
that.
yeah, you didn't. I bought it with my regular currency. It's mine from a shop. It's amazing. You will love it. And
Sorry, give me a conversation roll. I just want to
yes,
see how convincing that
maybe
sounded.
haggle.
No, we'll get to that in a sec.
Okay,
But give me conversation first.
Conversation. It will be horrible.
In
I
social.
love it. Yes, conversation with my 2 levels.
14. Yeah, it's believable.
Yes.
That you totally got these off the ground. I picked them up off the ground.
Yeah, there
I
are
had no
there is
idea
some
what happened to the
blood,
people that own them.
some brain matter.
And
Also this game console and he slides the Super Tetris game console that he handheld that he got from that one magazine that he forgot to give to Magic to sell.
all right, for that, where am I looking here? Ah, goodness.
Your brain is working hard.
My brain is working hard. We'll go with that.
Is getting more oxygen to the brain.
The organ grinder monkey that you have is taking a smoke break.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a lot of me's in here, and none of them want to drive because they all want to go back to bed. Where is that bloody skill? I don't remember. That's not. That's why. Oh, trading! I found it.
Yes.
It's in social.
Puppy.
Yes.
Yeah. So social trading.
Do you want me to roll it?
Yeah.
Social. Oh, okay. Social trading. Okay. Did it roll? Oh, it rolled 2 times.
It rolled event. Yeah, it rolled twice. We'll take the 11 as opposed to the 2.
Okay.
You guys haggle for a little bit. It's not really going your way. You tried to play the ignorant foreigner routine.
He's not playing.
He's not playing because he's Polish.
Yeah. It's true.
You know what? You thought you were safe. It was a black dude. You thought, okay, I'll be fine. I can pretend to be a foreigner. I don't understand these new capitalist rules and shit. But nope, son of a bitch knows Polish.
Yes.
He caught you. So he still trades with you, but you only get 65 eddies out of it.
That's still huge for what he wants to do.
Yeah, it's not. He made a joke about it. It was. But still, I caught you, you little bastard. Good try though. So
Spasiba, dziękuję bardzo. Good trading hustle. Bye bye.
Yeah. So
So he would take this $65 and he would buy a 6-pack of Smash.
6-pack
Because
Smash.
he's not talking good. He needs talking good. And Smash is not drugs. It is drugs, but Kraken thinks it's not drugs.
It's not getting you
It
sober.
doesn't count.
For those of you watching at home, Smash is a very common Night City drug. It is basically cherry flavored malt liquor.
It's more of For Loco, but more addictive.
Yeah, Four Loco, basically. Except instead of
For
whatever
Loco
the
on
hell is in Four
steroids.
Loco, which I think is like, jet fuel.
Yeah.
And fruit punch. So you grab a 6-pack of Smash.
And it's Smash, one Smash, and
You smash a Smash.
I want to get him addicted to another drug because
Okay,
one drug is too
Smash
small for Kraken.
is
You're not getting any of your roster.
You are disappointing
Give me
all of us.
And the
drugs
cute
and
puppy
torture,
as
and he
well.
rolled a 9.
How dare you disappoint the dog?
This is Kraken's second critical failure in a row,
Yes.
and the most
Because
critical
he didn't
failures,
take any drugs.
and
Now
the most
he will
critical
run like a
failures
god.
he's had in friggin' months.
Yes. That's why Kraken needs to be high. Kraken
needs to be
cannot
high.
be sober because my dice hate Kraken when he's sober.
All right, so it lasts 4 hours.
That's why I bought a whole 6-pack because
Mesh.
I knew that he would get addicted and he would want
Yellow,
more.
foamy, and sold in cans everywhere. So you get a +2 to dance, contortionist, conversation, human perception, persuasion, and acting.
And it's a -2 if I'm not on Smash.
Yeah.
And that could be my sin for the moment.
Yeah.
We will want to buy some more things, but that we can do off camera to not waste time. I'm happy because he's addicted to crazy beer.
Yeah, Magic.
It's always the weirdest thing to say. I'm happy because I'm addicted. Well, yeah, but that's why you're happy.
Yes. No, I'm happy that my character is addicted because it's funny. In real life, it's not funny. Addiction is horrible.
Yes. For the purposes of comedy, this is funny. Magic, just so you know, you missed.
It's never
two
funny.
critical
Caffeine.
Yeah, it's caffeine. You missed 2 critical fails in a row from Kraken.
What?
Yes.
That's why Kraken
And
needs to take drugs.
And
He's
now,
sober.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, both Exit and Red Death told him to get sober, and then he's now addicted to Smash, which is the hardest thing to get addicted to out of all of the drugs.
Because it's like base 10, I think.
It's
to not be
15,
addicted
but I think it's 13 in the book. Whatever.
Yes, and Kraken has like base 10 because he has so many ranks in a resistor through drugs, like 5 or 6 ranks.
Yeah. So we are going to end that scene with Kraken
feeling amazing and dancing.
He walks into the grocery store fine. He stumbles out of the grocery store blasted, holding a paper
and goes to buy a gas mask and ammo.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. I am going to make you roll for that because it's funny.
Okay, because he wants to buy gas mask, ammo, and I wanted.
Oh no, we lost her again.
Yeah, that's why we should have ended this scene there. But
yeah, we should have ended it quick. So we're gonna get that roll. I want a. We're gonna go with deduction.
Okay. This should be better.
Education.
Education. He's got good education, believe it or not. He's just a very silly goose, and he doesn't use his education. He's got 13 ranks in education.
20. You go in the right direction.
Amazing.
That's what that roll was for, to figure out whether you realized it was left instead of right.
Yes, because he
Left
wanted
towards
to.
the guns, right
Yes.
towards the dance floor. The dance floor.
Yes.
No
the
wage
dance
guns.
floor calls.
All right,
And we
so we
sing.
are going to
Yes.
go to Shane because I don't think we're going to be able to finish this scene properly. Shane, you're sitting in Sheila. It's a very warm California afternoon because apparently in 2045 there's no such thing as a not very warm California afternoon, except when it snows in July. And
California dreaming.
yeah. So you've done stakeouts before. You know when one's starting to get stale. And it's usually when the two nosy security guards start walking your way. Just like they are now. She's late. What do you do?
I'm gonna go find out where the boss is.
So you're getting out of the car or getting out of
Yep.
Sheila? Are you okay?
Get out of Sheila, lock her up. I think my last upgrade was the security package. I need to double check, but I believe it was.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds right. So you press your finger up against the door handle and it doesn't beep. You made sure that they don't beep.
Oh yeah, no
So-
sounds.
No sounds, but it's locked.
And I start walking towards where the boss went.
So you get up to the front gate. Guard stops you at the door. State your business.
I'm here to pick up my boss, and she's late, so I want to know where she's at.
San Quentin Maximum Security Facility is not responsible for the health and wellness of any people who choose to visit San Quentin National Maximum Security. Blah 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 blah.
I didn't say you were responsible. I said I'm gonna go find out where she went.
The two guards look at each other. You can hear some sub vocalizations. Your funeral, bud.
Not the first time I've heard that.
Head through security. They take your guns. They take any melee weapons you have on you.
Oh no, this is a prison. There are no weapons on me at all. They're all in Sheila.
Yeah. So they look in the usual spots, and it's like, you don't even have a backup knife? You were the first nomad in 25 years that hasn't walked into this place with a backup knife.
Some of us don't need knives for backup.
What was the name of the prisoner you're here to see?
Silverlock.
Eddie's not taking visitors right now. He's being electrocuted.
Well, that's who my boss is here to see, so if he's being electrocuted, that means she's in the gallery.
The person on the other side of the grate is like, we are not letting you into Gen Pop because you won't leave. Do you know what we keep in here?
The
These
worst
aren't
of the
people.
worst.
These are animals. We electrocute some of them because it keeps them calm. And you want to walk into the middle of that?
If my boss is in the middle of that, then I'm walking in the middle of that. You boys got a choice here. You can take me to where she is, or I'm going to search every corner of this facility looking for her.
I am not prepared for that much paperwork.
Sounds like the easiest thing to do then is to escort me, don't it?
Click. The electronic lock opens. Follow me. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna get you to give me a roll here. First, give me human perception,
Jeez.
and that's in social.
Ah, there it is.
$13.
Yep, 13.
The person you go with, they absolutely refuse to let you into the gallery. They lead you along the same bridge that magic was led along first, but on a lower level. And you get a better look at these people. Most of them are cybered to the gills. You see skinheads, you see bozos, which is always really weird, bunch of clowns with no makeup, but they still have the weird body morphs. Sorry about that, bro. My bad.
I think someone in our Discord was afraid of clowns,
Yeah.
so no
That's-
bozos in our
yeah.
version.
Right,
So
sorry.
that's
I
fine.
apologize.
Yep.
So, Ixnay on the Ounds Clay. So you see, skinheads, you see animals, which, it's hard to miss them. They're almost all 7 feet tall and look like a bad Hulk impersonator. Tiger claws. You oddly don't see a whole lot of nomads, which is strange. But when they finally get to the center area, sorry, I'm running out of throat here. Very, very parched. Plus, I'm making shit up on the fly. You get to the center
Hydrate.
area. I have to. Yes, I will hydrate. You're right. I'll be right back.
It's called hydrate or dihydrate.
That's true. I'm the only one who fucking says it, so I should probably, follow my own advice.
I was about to say it.
It's all good.
Hydrate.
The dog is so cute. It was so hard not to break character because her puppy is so adorable, and I was like,
I love her.
yeah, she is amazing.
Do you want to say hi to the people at Dirty 20 Gaming?
Oh, you're back. Magic is
Came back at
back.
like the perfect time, honestly.
Yes.
Also, Charlotte,
Shane,
are you looking
Shane
for
brought
lonely
statue
things?
for you.
Man, when you realize just how long you've been sitting down.
Yeah.
All right, so Shane, you get led
Can
into.
you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Welcome back. Perfect timing.
Okay.
You get to the.
Oh, I can't mute myself.
Damn it! Oh, there she is.
Yes.
Yes, no. Pretend. So you get to the area and you see Magic sitting across from a man in rather stylish looking prison clothes, if you can really call that a thing. They're obviously tailored. They're only vaguely the same color as the official prison uniforms, and it's got his number on the back, but it looks like an older male version of Magic. Same silver hair, a lot more confident. Yeah, thread count, prison clothes. You've seen the type, the warlords, the masters, the people who walk into a room and expect everyone to bow. And that's the person she's talking to. Hello, Pumpkin.
Hey, Dad.
Didn't expect to see you in person.
I know. I messed up.
No, not my daughter. It's
I was-
almost sarcastic.
Do after you, right?
Sorry?
I mean, I do take after you, right?
And now you come back. So.
I messed up. You were right. There's no one we can trust but family.
Glad you finally see that. And I'm so glad that you finally decided to see reason. Your older brother is a little extreme, sending people to kill you. It's barbaric, but it worked.
I mean, it scared me enough to bring me back.
So,
And I have to play my role, right?
that's
If I'm
my
going,
little princess.
if I want to get the people's, grace, I do need to be a little bit rebellious since that's something that they like. But in all honesty, I've always been a daddy's girl.
He looks pleased. Like the cat who ate the canary pleased. So, to prove how much you love your father, you're going to give me the heights. That land is mine to sell, and I won't let those Soviet bastards take it from me. I have the heights, I have access to the hot zone, and then I have blackmail on everyone. Your specialty, Pumpkin.
Of course. And my hope is to bring the Silverlock family back into good graces.
I don't want their grace. I want them to kneel.
As you taught me, the best way to get those to kneel is with honey, not with vinegar.
Maybe my time in prison has made me hard. But you always were a
That's
clever
what he
one.
said.
Don't drop the soap. Completely derailed me.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Look at my notes. Look at my notes. I don't have any notes. What do I do? What do I do? I'm fine.
My there we go. My honest hope is first the Heights and then all of Night City.
You read my mind, Pumpkin. Your ride is here. He's a little older than I'd like.
I don't mind as much. Older drivers don't talk.
A driver. Just a driver. Perfect. Hopefully he's not smart enough to understand what we're talking about. My time is up, Pumpkin. So, have a safe drive back. Take care of my city for me.
Yes, Dad.
So he slowly, deliberately uncrosses his legs and gets up. He's obviously taking his time. Just enjoying the measure of freedom before he goes back to his air-conditioned cage. So you turn around, you see Shane there. He looks... Actually, how does he look right now? What's written on his face?
Absolute neutrality. Look on his face is staring in the 1,000-yard stare. I haven't heard a thing.
You walk out of the prison in relative quiet. It's, kind of hard to really talk when there are people screaming at you and saying awful things to Magic in languages she thankfully doesn't know. But the intent is there. You get out, and your weapons are handed back to you. Actually, no, neither of you came in with weapons. Never mind. You get back to Sheila. Shane, when you get inside, I don't remember all what's on the security package, so just give me one sec here.
Yeah, let me pull. I got Sheila up here. Let's see here.
I really wanted Silverlock to say, "This is Arnold. He's my bottom bitch."
I thought I had. Here's my weapons. Oh, way down here.
Yeah, vehicle's way down at the bottom. Why they didn't do multiple pages, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'd look for a different sheet, but I'm afraid it would screw up everything.
Oh, I do apologize. I didn't do the security package yet. I've got the bulletproof glass.
Oh, okay. So you get back to Sheila. Give me an awareness perception check.
Scroll back up.
Yeah. Go all the way back up the hill. 4. Magic with a 17. I'm going to say, Shane, the reason you didn't see it is because it was on the passenger side. Magic, you notice as you're walking over, you're a little bit shorter, so you have a different perspective on life. You notice in the wheel well, there's a little white circle. You pull it off, and it's basically an air tag.
Drop it. Is it sand?
This would be asphalt. It's a parking lot.
I try and kick it as far as I can, like into the dirt or whatever is nearby.
This is not to hit. Give me a brawling roll.
Where is that?
Fighting. Or no, wait, body? Shit,
It's not
I
in
don't remember.
body. That's where I looked.
Yeah,
It's
I
in
know.
fighting.
It's in fighting. That would be the obvious one, right?
Oh, sorry.
Nope, brawling. That's we'll take the 13. He goes skipping a good, tinker, tailor, soldier. Doesn't quite make it to sailor. And for those of you who skip rocks at lakes, so you see it skidding away. And Shane, you hear that from the other side of Sheila, and you kind of watch this little puck sort of fly off into the mid distance.
Somebody wants to know where you're going.
Yep. Welcome to my new life.
Yeah. Well, where there's one, I do a full sweep all the way around her.
15 will get you 20, so you spend about 15 minutes looking around. I remember my friend actually that I remember that from. I'll tell that story later. It's a dumb throwback. Anywho, my ADHD is kicking me in the arse right now. You guys, you do a full sweep. You don't find any other tags. It looks like they just, they were paid to do this thing, so they did it and they left. But knowing that, you decide to get out of San Quentin a little bit faster than usual. You barely have time. You barely get out of the city limits, and you start to see more dust trails behind you. They're coming up fast. There's at least 5.
Buckle up. We're about to go for a ride.
Yep. Learned my lesson the first time.
There's no mandatory seatbelts in Night City, but I'm going to change that one accident at a time. All right. Give me a
This
driving
is the
roll.
second chase she's been in.
She's been in the
How
most
long?
car chases out of everybody. I think she's actually been in all of them because there was the one in the executive zone. There was the one in the van that sent her to the hospital.
It's like fourth or fifth for magic.
Yeah, it's literally
The one with exit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we're at
3 for magic.
That's
No, the
23.
police one that
yeah,
he
you're
that she
actually no magic. You're at like 5 or 6, if I'm
Yeah.
counting them all
Oh,
right.
sick.
It's pretty bad. Okay, so 23. That's a pretty good roll. A lot better than everybody else did. But they're driving much higher performance vehicles than you are. You're not able to lose them the first little bit. If you're gonna, you might have to get off road. But that's gonna
Yep.
kill your time.
And she's kind of like, I have an itinerary that I have to stick to. If I don't, I don't even want to know what Indy's going to do to me.
Sheila, give me a shortcut cross country to our landing zone and make it rough.
Calculating.
That is, unfortunately, what he said. I have to call it, which is why I said unfortunately.
Yep. That is exactly what he said. Give me a driving roll.
Do-do-do-do. 22.
Still rocking it. Well, I mean, he's got reflexes at 8. This dude's a machine. You managed to lose 2 of them, but the other 2 have, or the other 3 have managed to catch up, and they are now firing at you and Sheila. And I'm trying to find my bad guys list because I've got way too many tabs. Where are they?
Okay.
Baddies. Even have them named. Let's just use So one of them pulls up to you on the side and starts to fire.
As soon as he's alongside, I slam on the brakes.
Okay. Yeah, they're not going to hit you anyways. Wow, that was a terrible roll. So I'm going to have to
Who
roll it.
is? Who is? By the way,
Sorry.
Like, can we tell? Can we tell who this is?
Give me a perception roll. Because Shane's busy driving. 19. You don't recognize them. They don't appear to be Raph and Shiv, but they don't look like solid. They don't look like it's a private military contract or anything. You think again, these are just people who were paid to stop this truck. It's just, there's no unifying theme. They're just guys on souped up bikes with automatic weapons. The second roll that I had made for the SMG was for him hitting his buddy. And he really did.
Oh Lord, yes he
Like
did.
That's a 28. And he rolled a 9 on 2d6, and a smig is what, times 3? 18 damage. Yeah. Lights up his buddy. And you hear them start swearing at each other in Spanish. Well, actually, no, you wouldn't hear it shit all. You've got the windows rolled up and you're driving as fast as you can. Okay. So, and then the last guy. Not enough. So you... Magic, it sounds like it's raining outside, except it's raining 9mm bullets. You know,
Yep.
it's
this is literally like, for Magic, she's like, this is why when I panicked, I thought it was a good idea. Literally this.
Okay, give me
Except now they're after you.
Or Shane. It's one of the two of us.
Yeah, with this pair, it could be either one of us.
With pretty much any pair. Except maybe Kraken.
Kraken's the sweet one. No one wants to hurt Kraken.
Because Exit's aware that people are actively after her.
Kraken is actually more like Magic back in Poland.
Yes.
He's got the family
Kraken
connection.
has some enemies in Bratva that might want to kill him because he didn't take out his part of the deal with the child soldier situation. So one part of Bratva get him out of the country, but the other might want to kill him still.
Yeah, so basically, as long as he never goes down to the docks, he should be fine without being, you know.
He goes there all the time.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Okay.
So, you guys, give me another driving roll there, Shane, as you try to move past these guys.
How about a 40?
A fat fucking 40. That is the highest roll I've seen so far. 30 plus 10. Damn. I'm not even gonna try. You lost him. You flat out lost him. But in the process, as you're doing so, you watch the AV fly away. So now you gotta drive all the way back to Night City.
When was the last time you slept?
It's been a while.
All right, then.
She gets dropped again.
It's been a while. Instant sleep.
Well,
She's back.
She came back with her mind powers.
No, I was just sitting here like, are you shitting me? Are you shitting me right now? I have this
No, but
jerk.
shh. It's better if it's mind powers.
You look like Professor X from the X-Men.
So,
I want
yeah.
to believe. Believe.
All right then.
So, yeah. So
It's
Shane
been
asks,
a while. As soon as she says it's been a while,
It's been a while.
he pulls over. You in the back
Okay.
because your flight just took off, and I've got to get you back to Night City. Go sleep.
Okay. And she takes out the work agent that she has because I'm guessing they gave her one because she doesn't have one. And she sends a message to 41K and is like, something came up. I'm going to be late to my next meeting. Please make sure to update my schedule.
Is that the meeting with Exit?
Yes.
we end the episode with a close shot of Exit at the Cafe Moro. A lovely little bistro with outside seating and a perfect view of the soon-to-be Morro Rock spaceport. She looks up at the waiter as they deliver her order. She leans half against her chair and half against the bistro window glass as the camera shifts back, revealing an empty table, and shifts more, revealing Red Death and Kraken waiting around, waiting at a different table. And we slowly zoom out and drop the curtain on tonight. Thank you guys very
Over this
much.
Corpo as they stood us up.
Exactly.
Piece of shit.
Oh, I promise you I did.
Exit's patient, but in her head she's like, fucking corpos respect no one's time but their own. Because she doesn't know.
Red.
She doesn't know.
No one knows.
Yeah.
Red is also going, this is the last time I work with a Corpo. I swear every goddamn time.
Kraken is sitting playing with an empty can of Smash. And
Oh, how
And
many you got
Exit
left at this
takes
point?
it from you and throws
5.
it at your head.
or if you want to make me roll. So
Well,
it will be reflex.
Exit just wants to take the empty can out of his head as hard as she can, just like throw it out. I'm not trying to do any damage. But
Yes,
being like,
yes.
you fucking,
Okay, give me a.
what happened to your priority list?
Well, congratulations. Now we have target practice.
All right.
Lesson 1.
Exit, give me
Aim.
an archery roll.
Oh, can I do brawling? It's so much better.
Go
Oh,
with brawling.
evasion. Evasion.
Yep.
Did you say brawling was good?
Yep. You have to beat an 18.
He does.
My base is 14.
That was perfect.
Bunk.
So this is the post-credit scene.
Yeah.
Like square in the forehead. Just
It's like,
Square in the squid tattoo.
is that Smash? Bing.
like
So-
a dong.
Yeah, the sound. The sound when a can hits somebody in the forehead when they deserve it.
And
It's
she goes
special.
back and sips her coffee.
But beer is a soft drink. It doesn't count.
It's a soft drink, it's good.
It's a soft drink. It doesn't hurt.
Yes, up to 2015, I think, in Russia, beer didn't count as alcohol. Really?
Yeah.
It didn't. That's a real
But
fact.
Smash
So-
counts as a drug.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
so please enjoy the sound that is brought to you by our technicians.
Yes. Boom. Good work.
So,
Or we'll try
True
this
role-playing.
or we can try it again. That didn't work, it just made a
That's-
thump sound.
that's close
Yeah.
enough before we send anybody to the hospital.
Yes.
Um,
Don't
Guys,
worry.
and get coffee.
Don't worry,
stroked
everyone
for
gets
that.
3
Yes.
free concussions. It's fine.
Yes.
I've cashed in my
I've
3.
reached my limit then.
Yes,
Yes,
me
so
as
have I.
well.
I think I've got one left on my card, but I might have forgotten to punch one.
Wait,
Uh,
my punch card's full. Do I get something?
Yes, you
Health
get
problems.
permanent trauma.
I was going to say
Oh no!
CTE. All right.
But
so
Bison, you
before,
did a great job. You were
It's a video show.
amazing. So many things were thrown you, problems with connections. You skipped from scene to scene. You did an amazing job. It was great. I wanted
you,
just
bro.
to start with that to not forget because ADHD.
I'm
So-
excited for this meeting with
Meeting?
this
Finally
Corpo.
Yes.
So I
And
would
tune
like
in
to
next time so we can preview the Cube.
Yes.
thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Burrell. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you, Kevin. And thank you, chat. Those of you, I think it was just me and Kevin, but that's okay. If you're watching either the VOD or watching the YouTube video, thank you as well. I can't remember where my camera is.
You are in it. It's
hit,
great.
like and subscribe, the usual. Hit the notification bell so that you know when we're live. We are doing shows X number of days a week. I think it's currently like 5. We'll say that. We'll tentatively. It's a number. Tune in tomorrow for the Cyber Rats Radio Hour. That's going to be on our YouTube channel. Somebody can punch that in there. On 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. I am running out of brain.
Yes.
This track is quickly coming to its end. So I would like to thank you all again for being here. And if you can't be nice, to each other, at least be kind.
At least have fun. Bye bye.
Bye.
Good night, y'all.